MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Minnesota Twins. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Rafael Ortega is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are, but all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win one game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
At the plate, Chris Taylor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Taylor takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. That's popped up out towards short right field. Hernandez ranging into the outfield makes the play, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. Pereira is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in, Jairo Munoz.
Third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Coming to the plate now, Elvis Andrus. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Standing in, Nick Williams.
Nick Williams.
In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Good arm action there, but this one misses, and it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball with the same release, and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And he takes a called strike 2. Ripped down the first base line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Throw into second. And he's safe. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Well, that hit by the 3-hole hitter right there really changes the whole inning. You put somebody in scoring position, and now you bring your 4-hitter up to drive them in. It's almost like the way you script it when you're writing out a lineup.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Catcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Ramos. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Hayward has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Into the box, Jason Hayward.
Leading off with a
He'll
twin.
lead it off against
Right
Vince
fielder,
Velasquez.
Jason Hayward.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Here it comes, 0-2. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. On to second goes Hayward. And he is in there safely as he starts the second with a double. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin.
Center fielder. Tyler.
First delivery
Naquin.
to him on the way. Tapped down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. No one out with a runner at second. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
Ready on 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out. Stepping into the box, Mitch Garner.
Catcher. Mitch.
First pitch
Garner.
coming. Here it is. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Catcher. Fernando
Ready now,
Romero.
Fernando Romero. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
1 out and a runner on third. Swing and a liner. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Up next
Riding in once again,
left
Rafael
fielder,
Ortega. He
Rafael
singled to open up the
Ortega.
ball game. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now
Digging
batting,
in to try it again, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 here in the
Taylor.
early going. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard but foul. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Now a swing and a fly ball. Calhoun giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Cole Calhoun. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Right fielder.
Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here he comes on 2-0. Favorable call in there for a strike. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Cole Calhoun becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Jose Iglesias is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Standing in, Justin Bohr. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And the changeup is way low that time. 1-0 pitch on the way. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Munoz in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out. So digging in now, Vince Velasquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Velasquez.
And that misses ball one.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1-1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Here's Justin Smoke now. 0 for 1 for him here in this
Leading
one.
off for Minnesota, first baseman Justin Smoke.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pereira's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jairo Munoz.
Jairo Munoz.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hernandez ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Digging in for his second at bat, Elvis Andrus. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. Calhoun is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Cesar Hernandez.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double. Now batting, Nick Williams.
Left fielder, Nick Williams.
First delivery to him on the way. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal.
Number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
2-0. 3-0 now.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And they put the tag on him for the out, but meanwhile both runners are able to move up a base.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
Outside, 3-0 now. Wilson Ramos is on deck. And this one will be out of play off to the left. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4. So that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
Number 40.
Ready for another chance? Wilson Ramos flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Hayward has a read on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. Throw won't get him. Now to the plate, Cole Calhoun. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here comes the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Hard liner to center field. Naquin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Into the box now, Jason Hayward.
For Minnesota, right fielder Jason
First
Hayward.
pitch on its way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. 1-1, here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pereira is there, and he has it for the first out. And
now
next
batting,
will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swinging a looper to left. Williams sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Catcher.
So striding in, Mitch Garner. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The shortstop, number 2.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Justin Bour comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the fourth inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Cesar Hernandez. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Digging in, Fernando Romero. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Fernando Romero.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And that's in there. Base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Into the box now, Rafael Ortega. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Swing and a liner. But this will be foul. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. From the stretch, Chris Taylor stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
That was 2 very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed, but he had the patience to lay off him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Shot toward right center, and this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll played 1 for sure and maybe a second. In to score the runner from second, and not in time as the second run scores. Ready once again, Justin Smoke. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Hard on the ground toward short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Taylor rounds third and is digging for the plate, but no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. First pitch on its way. Jairo Munoz is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up.
Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Digging in once again, Elvis Andrus. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Striding into the box, Jason Hayward. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Now for Elvis, he's at second with his first 2-bagger of the year. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. Look.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Now at the plate, Tyler Naquin. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Grounded to the right. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Now in the box, Mitch Garner. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Calhoun has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, Nick Williams. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Nick Williams.
And he swings on the first pitch as this is popped high into the air on the left side. Munoz is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. In now is Anthony Rendon. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. And that's in there for strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits. And no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he lays off for ball 1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
And this is fouled at the plate. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Now batting. Center fielder,
into the windup and the pitch. Odubel Herrera is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark. I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
The 1-2 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called. Ready once again. Fernando.
Minnesota. Pitcher Fernando Romero.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch here is softly hit down the line to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in once again, Rafael Ortega. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Williams is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put in. So stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Catcher Wilson.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And he's retired 1 away. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1-1. Here it comes. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is... Here's Justin Smoke now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Smoke.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Smoke waiting on the 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And this is knocked down over there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jairo Munoz. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Smoked on the ground left side. One there. On to first to complete the double play. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Jason Hayward.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Striding in once again, Tyler Naquin. We are live on MLB Network as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Texas Rangers. Who'll get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, number 2.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. It's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Right side, hit hard. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Throw over to the bag. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Here's a look over to first. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Cue shot here out towards short. And a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center. A base hit. In now is Anthony Rendon. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Weak chopper to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Center fielder
coming to the plate
44.
now, Odubel Herrera. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
This is one of those scary streaks because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into finding yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
Line drive to left. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit. Coming to the plate now, Shin-Soo Choo. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Plouffe has it in his tracks. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Byung-ho Park. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone.
Byung-ho Park.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Here's Joey Gallo now. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. And the changeup is way low that time. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Hit well on the ground to first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Into the windup and the pitch.
Cabrera.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Cole Calhoun will stand in now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Turner's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Carlos Santana now. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and it's gone. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Number 3, Trevor Plouffe.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And this is chopped fouled at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Now at the plate, Jurickson Profar. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Jurickson Profar.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate. He just fouled it off.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Calhoun is there, and he has it for the out. Now at the plate, Nomar Mazara. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the first pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now in the box, Robinson Chirinos. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kloof is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 1-1 now to Iglesias. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. The 1-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in for his second at bat.
Number 6, Anthony Rendon.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitter's count, you get a fastball middle in, that's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4. And it's first and second.
Wilson Ramos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. The runner scores from second. Rendon rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he will score as well. And they've pushed the lead up to 3-0 now. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Set to deliver the 0-1. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And that's out number 2. As Drubal Cabrera checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And on the error, a run is going to score. Digging in to try it again. Cole Calhoun. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Calhoun.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Profar has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In now, Ronald Guzman. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Digging in now, Miguel Rojas. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the third baseline. A quick out number one. Into the box, Trey Turner. A base hit in his first trip. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Calhoun has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with two men gone. Ready for another chance? Shin-Soo Choo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Men on third with two down. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Carlos Santana. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
Here he is, falling behind, another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters' counts, you're going to continue to get burned. Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
That's a pitch you can't miss right there. A changeup right in your wheelhouse.
Hard hit ball to second. The tag, and he is out on to first, and it's another double play. There's second. Here's Byung-Ho Park. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Herrera racing back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Joey Gallo now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And that misses, 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Jurickson Profar. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Standing in, Nomar Mazara flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Herrera on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Skied into very shallow right. Chu has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In now is Anthony Rendon. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Tough slider down low for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in once again, Wilson Ramos. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. The relay, and he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher Robinson
starts him out with a changeup for a strike. 0-1, here it comes. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calhoun on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Now
designated hitter Ronald Guzman.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. He'll get it into second. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Miguel Rojas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun has a read on it. 2 gone. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now as Drubal Cabrera. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. Striding in once again, Cole Calhoun. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. Become a 1-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Mazzara has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Ready for another chance? Carlos Santana. Justin Bour will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 41, Justin Bour.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Rojas scoops it up onto first, and there were 2 down. Digging in once again, Trevor Plouffe. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Nick Williams will come on as a pinch hitter. line towards center field.